Whoops, left his man. Shot up is bouncing, not good. Rebound pulled down by Sacred Heart. And now intercepted by Sheets, and he gets it and dishes it off nicely ahead to Scott Freeman. Freeman looks and finds Jim Trammell on the layup short. There's Nate Conley with the rebound up, not good. Conley again with the rebound, shot up, no foul. And now what do we got? Finally a jump ball. .258 to play in the first half. Lincoln way ahead. 17-2. And the tip is going to be what? A whistle or a foul going to be called, I believe, on Nate Conley. So we'll go to the other end of the floor. Tim Taylor comes in to replace Jim Trammell during this free throw interlude. And now we're all set for the free throw. Shot up is good. That makes it 17-3. Lincoln ball out of bounds. This is Taylor. First action for him this year. Head to Jason Zimmerman, tries to take the lane, nothing there. Here's Sheets, nice move, stop, set, shoots, and long, not good. Rebound, fought for, taken by who? Sacred Heart comes out there, but now tipped away, and we'll finally have a jump ball. Tim Taylor, good hustle in there, forces a jump ball, and with 2:41 to play in the first half, he'll be jumping. Rosengarten checking in this time for the Lions, and he'll be replacing who? Scott Freeman. Now we're all set for the jump, and it goes to Nate Conley. Takes it right to the hoop, whistle and a foul. I don't know if that basket's going to count. Yes, it will. So, just like that, Nate Conley gets 2 points and a chance for a three-point play. He builds the lead to 19-3 with 2:38 to play in the first half. Coach Randy Polston substituting freely now for the Lions. In comes Joe Fuentes replacing Adam Sheets. And now we're set for Nate Conley's one free throw, trying to convert a three-point play. Shot up, looks short, is off the front of the rim and pulled down by Sacred Heart. This is Frankie Berg. Oh, pulled away nicely in there by Tim Taylor. To Fuentes. Now here's Zimmerman, works the right side, cuts it back into the lane. Finds Nate Conley. He'll let go of the 10-footer long. And Sacred Heart comes out, tipped away again by Taylor. And a jump ball. Good job by Tim Taylor. Jay Bell coming in the game. He'll be replacing Nate Conley, who did a good job in there. Now we're all set for the jump. This is Taylor versus Frankie Berg for Sacred Heart. And the tip is what? Taken by Jay Bell. He'll let go right away. Short off the front of the rim, run down the corner by Rosengarten. Gets her back out to Zimmerman. Heavy pressure here. Zimmerman finally two-team, gets it over to Taylor. He'll let go of the 12-footer, up and bouncing good. So Tim Taylor's done a good job in here. And builds the Lincoln lead to 21-3. Minute and a half to play, first half. Foul going to be called on Jay Bell. Free throw up and bouncing in and out and back in again. So it's 21-4. And a long dry spell for the Vikings of Sacred Heart. This is Jason Zimmerman. Woo, no call there. Taylor stops, finds Zimmerman in the key. He'll let go, and it's no good, but he's fouled. And Zimmerman will go to the line. He'll have two. Zimmerman's first shot is up and not good. He'll have another. This one's good. That makes the score 22-4. Give you a look at the Lincoln Lion defense here. Shot up, not good. Whistle and a foul. And Cliff Anthus coming in the game. He'll be replacing Joe Fuentes for the Lincoln Lions. And Sherlock Harrison coming in, replacing Tim Taylor. Taylor did an excellent job. Free throw by Sacred Heart. Bouncing, not good. He'll have one more. No, he won't. Nobody was too sure there, but Rosengarten finally came down with the ball. Now he's double teamed, and a whistle and a foul going to be called on number 1, and Rosengarten will go to the line. Here's Matt Rosengarten ready for his free throw, and they're in the bonus, so it'll be a 1-and-1 situation. Lincoln lineup right now consists of Jay Bell, Cliff Anthus, Sherlock Harrison, Matt Rosengarten, and Jason Zimmerman. Shot up is good. He'll have another. Lincoln totally dominating this game as Sacred Heart's been able to put together almost no offense. And here's Rosengarten's second shot. This one bounces. It's in there also. So just like that, it's 24-4, a 20-point lead in the first half, almost unheard of in elementary school basketball. Now Sacred Heart back on the attack. Looks for backdoor, can't get him. We'd have a 5-second call here pretty shortly. And finally, there it is. Story. Lincoln up by 20. Zimmerman will set it in action here to Harrison. Back to Zimmerman. And a whistle. I'm not sure what we have. Let's see. Apparently the referee was not ready for him to start that play in action, so they'll do it over again. Back to Zimmerman. This little 11 is a scrappy defensive dude, but a whistle and a foul going to be called on number 1 for Sacred Heart, and Zimmerman will go to the line. Zimmerman at the line for a 1-and-1. Shot is up and good. Have one more.
Tim, get on the other side.
Tim Taylor came back in the game as Zimmerman was preparing for that free throw. Second shot up, and it bounces good also. Sorry about that. 26-4 the score. 40 seconds to play in the first half. Here's a mismatch. Jay Bell on the mismatch is reaching in and fouling. And number 2 for Sacred Heart will go to the line. Shot up is bouncing, not good. Rebound pulled down there by Jay Bell. Gets it ahead to Harrison. Down the right side, a lot of speed. Takes it all the way to the bucket, shot up, not good. Rebound to Harrison, however, back up again, and this time it's good. So Sherlock Harrison on a good offensive rebound of his own missed shot puts her back in for the score, making it 28-4. Unbelievable. 10 seconds to play, tipped off the foot. Nice job by Cliff Anthus as he tipped off the foot of the Sacred Heart player, and Tim Taylor will put it back in action for the Lions. We're down to 9 seconds. Taylor with the ball. Advances it to Rosengarten, looks for help, and travel going to be called, but I didn't see it. And she'll go back over with 3 seconds to play in the first half. Back over she goes to Sacred Heart. They'll have one more opportunity, but they are down by 24 points. Here comes the bomb, and looks off, it is. And so that ends the first half with Lincoln having a commanding 28-4 advantage. We'll be back with the second half in just, well, we're all set to begin the second half with Lincoln. They won't be in there for very long. Jumping will be Joe Huntsberger. He's joined out there for the Lions by Jim Tremmel, Scott Freeman, Jason Conley, and Adam Sheets. Here comes the tip, goes to who? Sheets tried to run it down but couldn't, and pulled out of there by Silver Lake. Or by Sacred Heart, rather, and a whistle and a what? May have a charge here. I think that's what it's going to be. That's what it is. Charge is called against Sacred Heart, and who will be going to the line? For Lincoln, it looks like it's going to be Scott Freeman. Freeman all set with the shot, up and good. Sacred Heart back on the attack, that's Berg. Right down the gut, whistle and a foul. And going to the line will be Sacred Heart. He'll be shooting probably one, but we'll wait for the official call. No, he'll be shooting 2. First shot up and way short. He'll have another, however. Here comes the second shot. This one's up. It looks short again. It is. And an air ball, so it'll go over to Lincoln out of bounds. And Sheets moves over to set the ball in action. To Jim Trammell. Barks out play number 2. Takes it right down the lane. Dishes off in the side to Scott Freeman. Shot up, not good. Rebound pulled down by Huntsberger. And what? Tied up. We'll have a jump ball. Here comes the tip, and Sheets pulls it out of there, bounces in the corner. Conley tries to find somebody, and now a shot up by Conley. Bounces not good. There's Huntsberger with the rebound, tipped away, and scramble on the floor, out of bounds finally, and she stays with the Lincoln Lions. No, he points one direction and says red, so we'll go with the red, and Sacred Heart puts it in play. Berg ahead quickly. Here comes a 20-footer. It's going to be way short. And Conley with the rebound. Jason Conley, that is. And tipped away from behind, but a traveling call. Actually, what happened there was he was pressing, and you just cannot do that in elementary school basketball here until the fourth quarter. This is Sheets. Tipped away from him, now recovered again, and a whistle and a jump ball called. 4:02 to play in the third quarter. 29-4 the score. Here's the tip. Sheets controls to Freeman. And back to Sheets. They'll be looking at some sticky defense here. Drives the right side. Called out play number, and he's tripped by number 11, and he'll go to the line with one shot. And may have hurt his elbow a little bit there. We'll see. I think he's all right. This will be Sheets at the line. Sheets' shot is up and perfect. This is Berg on the left side now. This is Randalls. Haven't seen him in there for a while. Lets one go. It's up. Bounces not good. And there's Huntsberger with the rebound. Dishes off to Sheets. Sheets looks long, finds Trammell, who keeps it in play nicely. Back to Conley, up, not good. And pulled down by Sacred Heart. Tussle for the ball, but Sacred Heart comes out of there with it. This is Berg. Randalls. It's Trammell on the defense. And stolen there by Freeman, stops. Now looks for help, has trouble, and finally finds Sheets at the top of the key. Brings it back into the top of the key now. Here's Trammell, lets loose with one that's plenty short, but a whistle and a foul, and he'll be shooting two. Jim Trammell will be shooting two here. First shot up and bouncing, good. Trammell's second shot. Up and perfect. 32-4. An unbelievable 28-point advantage with 2:55 to play in the third quarter for the Lincoln Lions. Sacred Heart just having all kinds of trouble with the offense. Shot up and good, nicely. Makes it 32-6, and Sheets sets it back in action. Calls for play one. This is Freeman. Back to Sheets. Takes it, tries to let one go. No call. Short. And what do we have? A jump ball finally going to be called. Jason Conley and Ron Randalls be squaring off here with 2:27 to play in the third quarter. Tip taken by Sheets. Gets it over nicely after the foul. It wasn't called. Huntsberger back up long. And Randalls with a rebound. Ahead to Berg. Down the left side quickly. Open man under the bucket, has trouble controlling, shot up long off the glass. Rebound, somebody hurt right in front of the bucket, and Huntsberger finally comes down with it. Frankie Berg, I believe, was hurt there a little bit, but he seems to be all right now. And Randy Polston says, let's slow her down, fellas, as Sheets calls for play two. This is Freeman. Jason Zimmerman getting ready to step in the game, and Freeman throws away, but Sheets comes out of there with it. Now he'll stop. Let go of the 15-footer. Up long, not good. There's Huntsberger with the rebound. He'll let her go. Up, not good. Whistle and a foul. Huntsberger will be going to the line. Jason Zimmerman has replaced Scott Freeman, and Nate Conley has replaced Jason Conley for the Lions, as Huntsberger prepares for the first of his 2 shots. Shot up and no good. Huntsberger looking for his first free throw of the year and won't get it. But there's Nate Conley, and taken away from him, however, by Bricker. And Sacred Heart pulls her down. Randall's tipped away nicely by Jason Zimmerman. He's going to take it all the way, up and good. This is Bricker, and a whistle, and a foul going to be called underneath. I believe on number 14 for Sacred Heart. We'll wait for the call. That's what it is, and I think Nate Conley will be coming back down and shooting for the Lions. The story, 1:12 to go in the 3rd quarter. Lincoln up by 28 points. Matt Rosengarten coming in the game, replacing Sheets for the Lions. Now we're all set for Nate Conley's free throw. Up, looks short, is foul called. I think we'll go the other direction. And we will. Foul on Nate Conley. Shot up is good. That makes it 34-7. And Tim Taylor is checked back in. He inbounds it to Jason Zimmerman. He works the key. Now looks for help, finds Tim Taylor. Guarded closely, but gets it over to Zimmerman. He'll let go of the 16-footer. Up, not good. Rebound, Nate Conley comes out of there with it, dishes it off, but it's stolen. Ooh, no travel called on Frankie Berg, who comes up the right side. He'll let go of the 12-footer. Up, not good. And there's Nate Conley and Ron Randalls are tied up with 39 seconds to play in the 3rd quarter. Ofuene is coming in to replace Joe Huntsberger for Lincoln. Now we're set, and here comes the tip. Plenty high throw, they'll jump it again. This time Conley controls, but it's off of Rosengarten's leg and picked out there by Ron Randalls. Nice dish off to Bricker, he feeds it back. Randalls lets go of the 12-footer, up and good. Ronnie Randalls makes the score 34-9. 23 seconds to play, 3rd quarter. Attempted steal won't go. Rosengarten tipped away, he still got it. Whistle, now what do we have? Well, violation called against Rosengarten. So with 14 seconds to play in the 3rd quarter, Sacred Heart will put it back in action, down by 25 points. This is Berg. Shot up and bouncing not good, and pulled out of there by Jason Zimmerman. Brings up the right side, runs out of time. Let's go with a prayer, but time had run out anyway. So the score after 3, Lincoln 34, Sacred Heart 9. Well, here we go with the 4th and final quarter. Fuentes steps to Conley, and he'll run it down. That's Nate Conley. Fuentes, Zimmerman, Taylor. Rosengarten puts it up, bounces, not good. And Randalls and Rosengarten are going to be tied up for a jump ball. In a long game with a lot of jump balls and a lot of fouls. And we're just barely into the 4th quarter. And we'll have another jump. This will be Taylor and Randall squaring off this time. Out of bounds she goes, and they'll jump it over. This time Randalls controls. Head to Berg. Good defense here by Rosengarten. Boy, we should have had a 5-second call there, but didn't. Looks for the back door, but Joe Fuentes steps in to take it away. And dishes it off to Zimmerman. Calls for play number 1. Conley to Fuentes. Back to Zimmerman. Looks like he wants to shoot. Takes it all the way to the hoop. Can't get it away. Dishes off instead to Fuentes, and a whistle and a foul, and Joe will go to the line. Quick out a jump ball. No scoring here for quite some time. Score remains 34-9. 4 minutes to play. And here's Nate Conley to Zimmerman. And a foul call. Zimmerman will go to the line. Well, Zimmerman doing a little house cleaning here before the free throw. Shot is up and short. And Fuentes pulls her down. Dishes back off to Zimmerman. Puts it up in. It's short. That was a good rebound by Rosengarten. Knocked away from Nate Conley, and a jump ball. Rendles, top of the key. Goes to the bucket, now held up on the defense by Rosengarten. Randles again. Takes it in the key, shoots over Taylor, and it's not good. And there's Nate Conley with the rebound. Head to Rosengarten. Rosengarten to Zimmerman. Dishes off underneath nicely to Fuentes. Shot up, won't go. Rebound, Nate Conley. And Taylor finally involved in there. And what do we have? Jump ball, I guess. Back in a second. Sherlock Harrison replaces Jason Zimmerman for the Lions. And here's Taylor jumping against Randles, and who comes out of there? Rosengarten does. Puts it up short. And there's Randles with a rebound. Rodney's had a good game. And another jump ball. And we're about set for a jump. This will be Rosengarten against Randles. Here's the tip, and Rosengarten controls ahead to Nate Conley. He wants to go all the way, and it looks like he will. Up and in. Good job by Nate Conley. And tipped away by Nate Conley. He's back on the move again. Whoa, gets away from him this time. Now he stops, puts up a 12-footer. Off the back of the rim, not good, and Rosengarten runs it down in the corner. Back to Taylor, to Rosengarten. Looks for Conley, finds him. Let's go with a 14-footer that's short. But Rosengarten got the rebound again. Back to, this time, to Taylor, who looks to set it up on the left side. Now drives the left side, lays it off to Rosengarten, puts it up and long, and there's Fuentes up and not good, short. Fuentes again with a rebound, tries to put it up, and he's tied up this time and taken away nicely by Ronnie Randles, who lets go with a long pass to head to Bricker, up and not good. Rebound to Bricker, up, this time it's good. So that makes the score 36-11 as Sacred Heart finally gets in double digits with a minute and a half to play in the ball game. Tom Taylor. Harrison around his man, up and not good. Rebound tipped around, taken out of there by Bricker. And Randles. Picked off by Fuentes. Nobody will catch him if he can control the ball, that's for sure. He'll lay it up short, gets the rebound, tries to put it up, whistle and a foul. Going to be called on Berg, and Fuentes will go to the line. Fuentes shooting two. First one is up and won't go. Too bad. Well, only one shot, I guess, as Rosengarten pulls down the rebound. Now turns around, looks for help underneath, finds Fuentes, who puts it up and in, but a 3-second violation called. Too bad. Less than a minute to play now. 36-11 to score. Substitute for Lincoln coming in is Jay Bell, replacing Fuentes. Well, Lincoln's had a chance to play a lot of kids today, and a lot of them saw quite a bit of action as they went ahead early in this ball game and then built that to an enormous lead very early, giving an opportunity for some of the non-starters to get in here and see a lot of action, score a lot of points, do a very good job. Well, quite a bit of passing taking place here, but really not much advancing to the basket. Berg lays it off in the left corner. It goes out of bounds. It'll be a Lincoln ball. Called that Sacred Heart ball. Taylor on the defense. Tipped away again. It'll stay with Sacred Heart. Only 22 seconds left, and I imagine both teams would be happy to just get this one over with. That hasn't been a game, really, from the outset. Berg, let's go with a 25-footer that won't go. And pulling out of there is Tom Taylor with the ball. Whistle and a foul, or what? Well, we missed a little action, but no scoring. 36-11 the score. 7 seconds to play. Matt Rosengarten has just been fouled, and he'll be at the line shooting one in the bonus.
Good job.
They're going to call it 2 shots. Rosengarten shot up. Not good. He'll have another. Rosengarten's second shot. Up, this one looks better, but it's still long, and rebound tipped around and controlled by Harrison's got it. And we'll have a jump ball, I imagine. No time ran off the clock there as the timekeeper apparently took a little nap. It's all set now for the final 7 seconds. Right underneath she goes to Anthus, up and good. So Cliff Anthus gets on the board. And that's the buzzer, ending the ball game. Your final score, 36-11. As the teams congratulate each other in the center of the court, as Lincoln took a lead early in the game, got way ahead in the first quarter, was never threatened at all, and came away a winner by 25 points. Back with the scoring summary in just a second. Well, as the fans file out of here, here's a scoring rundown for the Lincoln Lions. For the Lions, Zimmerman led scoring with 12 big points. Adam Sheets had 3, Scott Freeman with 6. Jason Conley did not score. Jim Trammell had 3 points. Joe Huntsberger did not score, but got a lot of big rebounds. Nate Conley with an excellent game, a lot of rebounds and 6 points. Tim Taylor came up with a bucket for 2 points. Jay Bell did not score, but played a good game. Joe Fuentes also not scoring, but playing a good game. Matt Rosengarten had 2 points. Cliff Anthus with 2 points right before the buzzer. And Sherlock Harrison also had 2 points for the total of 38 points, 36 points rather, final score, Lincoln 36, Sacred Heart 11.